Hey yo guys, it's your favorite Kage, Enigma Kage, bringing you yet another video. In this video, I will be giving my DLC prediction list. I wasn't going to do it, but, you know, at this point, it's pretty much overkill all over the YouTube platform. But since I'm a Jump Force YouTuber, here we go. Originally, I was going to toss in 3 from the big 3 from the new generation, etc. But then I realized it's all about the money. You know, what kind of DLC pack can maximize their money load? I got the characters just to do so. This game doesn't represent the 50th anniversary, and if you believe that, then you're in denial. And I'm sorry. You know, like I know, this game has the most familiar series with some of the most unpredictable characters such as Gaara, Trunks, Piccolo, etc. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I tend to keep it real over here. Subscribe if you haven't already. Then we need proper background music to showcase this. Hit it. Let's start off. Number 9, Suna, Hitman Reborn. Suna's a no-brainer in my opinion. Not only did the manga successfully make over $30 million in sales, guys, but it's a top tier manga series. PS360 HD and Yonko came out and stated that he was already in the game. Whether anyone wants to judge Yonko's credibility or not, PS360, I believe him. He has no reason to lie. Honestly, Yonko has no reason to lie about that either. I think, in my opinion, Suna was placed behind a paywall, guys, and it is what it is. They're going to find a way to maximize the money they can make. Because if you ask me, the collector's edition was a complete joke, because we in the United States didn't even get the season pass. That's just a complete failure, in my opinion. Number 8, Alan Walker, D. Greyman. Alan Walker's series has arguably the best opening of all time. The Destroyer of Time is one of the Shonen Jump's beloved protagonists. We all know Lana Lee's items weren't found in the CAC list, meaning she can no longer be considered as DLC, because DLC comes with their own attire and accessories. Now, having Alan Walker with different transformations, Alan Walker is one of the best dressed characters that I've ever seen in the mangas, okay? He rivals Jotaro with the drip. Let's be real. So having Alan Walker in there, easy money making scheme to me. Plus he has CAC parts in the game from his series, therefore Alan Walker makes number 8 for me. Number 7, Gintoki, Gintama. Gintoki is at least one of the top 10 beloved characters of Shonen Jump history. I wouldn't even go as far as saying he's actually top 5. Rated at $55 million in sales, Gintama inclusion in the Jump Force almost seems like a no-brainer. There's a CAC item part from Shinsuke's Takasugi, so we already know he's not in the game, but that could mean Gintoki will be representing the franchise. It's kind of sad that, you know, Gintoki didn't make base roster, but I have a strong feeling that he will be DLC, because if you have this DLC list that I have right now, it's going to make them so much money. Because right now, guys, it's not about representing the history anymore, it's about maximizing their wallet, and we already know. Number 6, Medaka Box. Medaka Box inclusion only makes sense because they wanted to balance out the female representation in Jump Force. They obviously lied to us when they said that, but that doesn't mean the goddess doesn't have a shot. Medaka Box didn't sell very well either, only selling about 356,000 copies, but the story is top tier and crazy. The voice actor thing is the smallest hint we got. I'm going off of my pure gut feeling that she would be placed into the game, simply because she is the only lead female protagonist that deserves the spot. Her fan base is big enough and her assets are even bigger to bring in the new fans. Number 5, Korosensei, Assassination Classroom. Korosensei was a beloved newcomer at the time, spawned a live action movie and a great anime series. 2012 to 2016, it made $20 million in sales, guys. That's 4 years and making $20 million? Wow. That's not just in Japan, but it's worldwide. The inclusion of Nagisa is pretty funny, because how can you make it in over Korosensei, the main character? That's the equivalent of Lucy making a game over Natsu. Fairy Tail is Lucy's story. Natsu is the main protagonist, but so is Lucy. You can say the same thing for Nagisa, but come on, we already know Korosensei will overrule him. Yes, his move list will be outrageous, but that's fine. I'm sure whatever it is, our CACs will be able to do it as well. Number 4, Toriko. I laugh at non-Toriko fans when they say he wasn't popular enough, but yet you push the Suna and Medaka agenda. That's not cool, guys. Toriko racked up $20 million in sales within 8 years. They several movies and had a legendary crossover with Goku and Luffy. Come on now, everybody knows they've seen that. And if you didn't see it, go out and watch that 2-part episode. It's one of my favorite of all time. Toriko manga series is one of the best things that you've probably never read. The advertising in 2008 for Toriko was ridiculous. Toei pushed it to the moon with advertisement. That's how much faith they had in it. Now that Dragon Ball had, left for several years, and the only thing Shonen Jump had at the time was Naruto. You had One Piece, and Bleach was declining. So they thought Toriko could be a part of the big 3. He's one of the best-selling mangas in Weekly Shonen Jump, and was considered top tier in 2008. Leaving Toriko out would just be a tragedy, and I believe Bandai Namco would include this amazing character. Plus his move list is badass, and I guarantee you, if you play with Toriko in J-Stars, you will want him to be in Jump Force. So the rumor is, if your character has clothing within the base game, right, they cannot be considered DLC anymore. So Sakura and Nami will have to sit this one out, even though I can hear Nami's voice actor as an Avatar number 6. But I'm pretty sure Nami and Sakura will play some kind of role within the story mode. Number 3, Bakugou. Yonko Productions came out and said that another My Hero Academia character will join the roster. It is safe to assume it will be the rival character Bakugou. Deku without Bakugou is weird anyway. They go hand in hand. Bakugou explosiveness is enough to get people to buy the fighter pack alone. Also, he's always voted in the top 2, guys. And I mean 1 or 2. Let's say top 2 in both Japanese and American polls for My Hero Academia. Americans love My Hero Academia. They said it's the next big thing since Naruto. You can easily debunk it, but guess what? For some reason, we just eat it up. And I'm telling you, advertising Bakugou in the season pass is a no-brainer to make sales. Now we move on to number 2, Yuno. Personally, I was going to go with Noel, but Yuno is the counterpart of Bakugou. My Hero Academia and Black Clover will have the same amount of reps in Jump Force. Yuno brings a different style to the game using his Gale Wind magic. People will toss money at Bandai Namco for that kind of magic and moves just for their CAC alone. So I think Yuno takes a spot over Noel, even though Noel would be a better inclusion because therefore they would have the female representation taken care of, and we have a water user. But I'm gonna go with Yuno because my gut feeling says so. Finally, guys, number 1, Sarada Uchiha. Yes, I didn't select Lala. Why? Okay, because I honestly think that some items will be CAC exclusive, and adding Lala for the sake of Tula Ru items is not enough for me. If we were representing the 50th anniversary fully, of course she would be in, no doubt about it. Tula Ru is too important to Shonen Jump to leave her out, but they already disrespected the history, and they've shown us that they don't care about history. And if they did, Hiei would be on my list as well. But Bandai can maximize their wallet with the inclusion of Sarada. How? Easy. Sarada is the better version of Sakura. People are pissed that Sakura didn't make the cut. Yes, trolls, people like Sakura. With Sarada, you get the best of both worlds. Sarada is my favorite BORUTO character, and I feel like the season pass will show love to the new generation. There's no reason to include Boruto in the game alone unless someone was going to join him at a later date, guys. Anyway, that's my list, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you haven't by now. Guys, this is Enigma and I'm signing off. Peace.